interesting. We'll be waiting for you on the stage, but before, I'd like to invite Vlad Steichen from CTC.
Привет.
Hi.
Тебе слово. Давай зажигай. У тебя самое
The floor is all yours. You are the last speaker. Please support Vlad. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you to all those who are here on this day when the weather is not really great.
Всем спасибо, давайте поаплодируем.
To listen to our presentations on cybersecurity. Let's get our hands together to say thank you to those who are here. My name is Vladislav Isaikin. This is my picture, and here I am. I'm a crypto enthusiast. This is the way I call myself. I'm 24. I'm a crypto enthusiast. I've been living in the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain and Web 3.0 for quite a long time. I have created my own Telegram channel called TTC, which stands for Time to Crypto. We use this channel to write, to post information about cryptocurrency, how to make money on it. Moreover, my team and I, we develop products for the crypto products that are Web 3.0 oriented. Just in case, here is the QR code with a link to my Telegram channel. You're welcome if you're interested.
Так, но я надеюсь, что там все успели, все посмотрели.
You've managed to scan it. Well, I'll be talking about 3.0, the next generation of the Internet as we know it, most likely. It will be integrated in our lives in dozens of years, but first a few words about Web 3.0. You have to understand that the Internet comes in different flavors, and all of them still exist. The first flavor was called Web 1.0. It emerged in the 1990s, and with Web 1.0, we could only read content. And it was pretty difficult downloading it. You could visit a page, and your interaction with the page was limited to reading. We call it read only. Then Web 2.0 came. It happened between 2000 and 2005. Web 2.0 is about sharing content with other users.
Грубо говоря, WEB 2.0 создал Марк Цукерберг.
In plain terms, it was created by Mark Zuckerberg. Even Pavel Durov contributed to Web 2.0 in the CIS in Russia. Well, Web 2.0 gave birth to social media, which allow you sharing data. It helped to give birth to services such as YouTube, where you can share your videos, which resulted in a kind of problem. All the information is stored on servers, which is not safe. And there is conspiracy theory that we all are being spied on, and we all want confidentiality. We want our data to be encrypted, which gave birth to Web 3.0, which is the Internet of remote future. Currently, it only exists as a concept, underpinned by crutches, as we call them. Web 3.0 is fully anonymized Internet, where information is exchanged between peers, but not stored on any servers. And everything happening in Web 3.0 is encrypted end-to-end, everything is anonymized, and even if it's taken hold of by third parties, it's impossible to steal any data of yours. Well, in fact, Telegram is based on the logic of Web 3.0.
хранится в неком облаке, если вы ее
All
удаляете, она
information
удаляется из облака. Это ну, не
is
до конца
stored
3.0, конечно, но вот,
in the
например,
cloud.
секретный чат — это
If you delete it, it's deleted from the cloud.
и криптовалюта
It's a kind
представляет
of
собой,
idealistic form or flavor of Web 3.0.
Web 3.0, потому что это все зашифрованные
And it is the
платежи,
best example.
не нужно проходить никакую
With all
верификацию,
those
регистрироваться,
encrypted
можете
wallets
подключить свой кошелек
and
к
so
сайту,
forth,
произвести
you
платеж,
can get,
и никто не
you can
поймет,
add
что это за
your
пользователь,
wallet to the website and
сколько
pay,
там он
and no
денег,
one will see
где и как
who you
хранит,
are,
то есть только на конкретном кошельке
where
можно будет
you store your
посмотреть.
money.
Но суммарно
It can only be
отследить там ваши
seen
счета,
in a specific
какие-то там
wallet.
все
However, no
службы,
one
все
will have
возможности и так
access to
далее, не
your
получится.
accounts.
В этом идея Web 3.0 заключается.
Well, this is the point of Web 3.0.
Web 3.0.
Let's discuss the advantages of Web 3.0. Some of them are listed here. This is the lack of control and censorship, anonymity and encryption, high speed of data transfer, data distribution, and new payment infrastructure. First, the lack of control and censorship. If we take Web 3.0 as the key concept of the next generation internet, well, what's the biggest problem of today's internet? Web 2.0.
И цензура.
It is exactly control and censorship. Our team, Time to Crypto,
Город, к сожалению, не помню, называется
some time ago we attended
WECON, артисты, тоже
an event in the USA, which got together well-known artists, owners of crypto exchanges and other players.
Если вы знаете, кто это,
Some Doc was there, if you know who he is, together with other artists.
идею, но лейблы им это не
He discussed wishing
площадки, да,
to launch new tracks, but without having to pay any fees.
Пустят просто такой трек, потому что высокая цензура происходит.
Would never be let in due to censorship. However, if there were
музыку на
in blockchain
ее бы никто не мог,
a site
никто бы не мог этот
capable of streaming music products
или еще
in
что-либо.
blockchain, no one would be able to block it,
Цензура
to control it.
любые
There would be no censorship.
любые видеоматериалы, что
Any files,
попадать в интернет
any
и
media
владеть вашими
materials
блокировать их или еще
would be
что-либо.
able to reside there. No one would be able to block them,
Свои тонкости, но факт,
to somehow limit access to them. Of course, there are some technicalities, some issues. However, Web 3.0 will not allow to enforce total control.
очень много данных собирает.
For example,
Компания запрещена.
as you know, Meta, a company prohibited in Russia,
Данных о том, где человек находится, какие
collect tons of data on individuals,
какими людьми,
where they are,
что ему
what
интересно, даже
Wi-Fi
по голосу.
network
В дальнейшем вы
they
получаете,
are using,
такую
who they are communicating with. As a result of it, you are getting a targeted advertisement, meeting your interest, which will not be the case in Web 3.0.
Анонимность и шифрование. Что касается анонимности, чтобы сейчас
Anonymity and encryption. As to anonymity, today, to sign up for a service, to use banking services, for example, or to sign up for
верификацию, QIC это называется, да, вы должны там паспорт свой
for social network, you need to
что угодно.
undergo
3.0 такого.
a certain KYC procedure,
Сомневаюсь, что
know your customer,
что это как бы противоречит.
which will not be the case in Web 3.0. Why? Because it would contradict the idea of decentralization.
Что нам нужно сделать для того, чтобы получить
The only thing we'll need to do
с сайта
in order to obtain some data from a website or an application
услугу, это просто подключить
or
собственный
a
кошелек.
financial service,
Идея очень проста.
the only thing we'll need is adding our wallet. High speed of file transfer, there is nothing to add here. It's self-explanatory. In any blockchain, it will be much faster than in dealing with the bank. I know that in traditional banking sphere, if you wish to transfer several millions of dollars from one account to another, you'll have to spend several days on it and a lot of red ribbon, which is not the case in blockchain.
Распределение данных происходит
Only fractions of seconds will be needed.
на серверах.
Moreover, data are distributed between users. Nothing is stored on any servers.
Новая, да,
And now, payment infrastructure.
От
With cryptocurrency, we give up using fiat-based payment systems, the standard payment systems, or traditional money. We use cryptocurrency, something decentralized. No one can know who is the owner of each individual wallet, who is the owner of an account or amount of money. And again, this is what will be supported by Web 3.0.
сервер, да, информация хранится на нем.
On this block diagram, you can see
Это
a standard scheme, a standard server, and a P2P network.
в блокчейне, то есть от одного
This is how data are distributed in blockchain.
серверах. Там
It's distributed between users and not stored on any servers.
И я даже, в принципе, наверное, с этим человеком соглашусь, но углубляться в это сейчас не буду.
One can say that there are other disadvantages here. I may agree, but I wouldn't waste time on it right here.
Основные проблемы разберем. Это как
Here are key problems, key issues of Web 3.0 is compatibility of blockchains, high load, non-intuitive interface,
их действительно
low level of people awareness and education, and high implementation cost.
нашу обычную жизнь.
I think that it is for these reasons that it may be very difficult to integrate Web 3.0
Потому что, вот, допустим, возьмем вот
into our daily lives. It may only happen in some decade.
разнообразных блокчейнов.
If we look at compatibility of blockchains only, there are plenty of blockchains. You may be keeping your money in Ethereum, for instance, one of the most popular blockchains.
Блокчейне Tron, TRC-20.
Somebody else may keep money
Нужно будет
in TON. We won't be able to transfer funds. We will need third-party tools to do that.
Получалось скинуть крипту с одного кошелька, который находится в одной сети, в другую. Это проблема.
It's only possible to transfer funds within one network, one blockchain. This problem is being worked on by very knowledgeable people to come up with a multi-chain concept for multiple blockchains to be compatible. Now, high load, there is notional ASP, which is fee within blockchain, which may increase due to high load when many people want to transact at a time. This may make the blockchain slow down, impede transactions from going through, creating bottlenecks. The idea of all the blockchain project today is to make blockchain faster, to make sure that its throughput is much higher than that of existing blockchains. Next, non-intuitive interface. This appears to be the biggest problem because all decentralized applications are not like traditional applications. Not everyone welcomes the idea of having to download an application, familiarizing themselves with new buttons, downloading something, uploading something. There is no general acceptance. And to me, it looks like the biggest problem. This low level of awareness, the fact that people are unable to understand in full what a blockchain is about, believing that it is exclusively for some hackers or geeks, it's really bad.
Действительно очень умные ребята.
But the people who created it
на самом деле
are intelligent guys.
могут решать
In fact,
сегодняшних проблем.
Web 3.0 and blockchain are capable of helping us to solve a lot of problems we're facing.
Что сейчас,
Now,
допустим, наш
high implementation costs.
внедрить Web 3.0, но
Let's assume
мы только недавно
our
пришли к
government
идее того, как
decided to introduce Web 3.0.
подписывать документы, да, чтобы электронную
But it's only recently that we decided
и тут
to
нужно
engage in digital signatures
идею блокчейна, да,
and digital public services.
обычными приложениями пользоваться. Соответственно,
Today,
образование,
not everyone understands how to use
чтобы вообще
ordinary applications,
нужно очень
traditional
много
apps.
денег потратить. Но
To promote public awareness, a lot of money needs to be spent,
смотрим на примере
although I think that everything will be possible in the future.
или реализованы, или планируются.
Let's consider a number of Web 3.0 projects that have already been implemented or will be implemented soon.
Думаю, вообще многие
Stepin, for example, many of you must have heard about it.
Степан
That's why I decided to use it as my first example.
вообще утюга год назад абсолютно
A year ago, we would hear about this project
либо скриптовать
every now and then. Even those people who don't deal with cryptocurrency in any way.
ходите и зарабатываете.
It's a move to earn
По сути,
application,
ну, это финансовая пирамида, но
which is about
у проекта есть своя токеномика,
earning on the fly.
есть
Many people will call it
понимаете, есть интерес пользователя,
a Ponzi scheme,
деньги.
but it's not the case.
Кто не знает о том, что вы
The logic of it is as follows. You buy NFC sneakers. This application still exists. You can download it.
можно обменивать
You walk,
деньги. То есть,
and you earn project tokens as you walk.
здоровый образ жизни,
If you do it every day,
деньги. Все, за спорт.
you become healthier,
Epic Games.
more fit,
Я думаю, что те, кто играет в игры,
and that you earn money at the same time. Now, Epic Games, if you are gamers, you must have heard about it.
одни из немногих
Basically,
в игровой
Epic
индустрии,
Games
кто поддерживают
are among the first in the gaming industry
игры
who support
у себя в маркетплейсе.
Web 3.0 developers
Epic Games помогают
hosting their games
Fortnite.
at their
По
marketplace,
своей сути, своей идее, это метавселенная.
and they are also contributing to the development of Fortnite. Fortnite is a metaverse, but it's slightly different.
Игры
In fact,
коммуницировать,
you
взаимодействовать
are
со своими друзьями, там проводятся
within your game where you can communicate with your friends, where you can hold events like concerts and so forth.
занимается развитием
It
Web
is a metaverse.
стремятся перейти из
And,
2.0 в Web 3.0, грубо говоря.
Epic Games are among those
Infinity,
who are pioneers in migrating from Web 2.0 to 3.0. Axie Infinity, another 2021 project.
Axie Infinity прошел
You earn while you play.
СНГ рынка. Больше всего завирусился проект.
It never came to the Russian market,
Тогда Филиппины
although it became really popular in Asia in 2021 in countries like the Philippines and others.
сражались между собой,
People worked
деньги, и их
and
доход
played
стал превышать
Axie Infinity,
тот
and within a year, their revenues
вот посредний, да, посредний
exceeded the country's average
стал очень
revenue benchmark
сильно завирусились
with significant gap.
в странах такие вот очень бедных, вот как я сказал, Филиппины, вот в Азии. Но
As I said, they became very popular
момент.
in developing countries like the Philippines, low-income countries.
$10
Their capitalization was about $10 million.
adoption со стороны
To some extent,
да, то есть
Axie Infinity
игры.
ensured
Пирамида, если что.
mass adoption.
Кто подумает.
Well, and again, if you think that it's a Ponzi scheme, it's not.
Бренд Web
Now,
3.0
Artifact.
от Nike, они взяли
It's Nike's Web 3.0 brand.
наняли к себе в команду,
They hired cool designers and
NFT,
created this Artifact project.
одежду. И также там используются чипы.
They are working on NFT clothes
Я не знаю,
with built-in chips.
картиночки,
You can buy a piece of clothing like a jacket,
всё показывать.
and it can grow wings, for instance.
фактически это Web 3.0 бренд.
other cool features.
Его залетели очень мощно.
Well, in fact, it's the first
Аудитория
Web 3.0 brand from Nike.
большая.
The audience of
Проект
Artifact
называется
is huge.
D-Graph.
Yet another project, which is called Graph, allowing to transfer data from a blockchain to the real world.
Вот мы находимся в Web 2.0. Нам
One of the problems we're facing today
каким образом это сделать, не до
is
конца
that
понятно.
we have to get integrated with Web 3.0.
Поддерживать,
With this project,
допустим,
you can get data from blockchain
там, не знаю, сайт,
and support it in Web 3.0
централизованный протокол
for your websites and so forth, kind of decentralized Oracle. Another one, Chainlink.
не протокол, просто
It's a protocol. No, it's not a protocol. It's an Oracle
переносить данные Web 3.0.
allowing to transfer data from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. For instance, we have a database, and you need to move it to blockchain. Chainlink
Информацию из базы
will help you to transfer your information from Web 2.0 to 3.0
действовать, в том числе и с Web 2.0.
via blockchain.
Chainlink позволяет это делать. То есть сегодня мы
Chainlink
уже стремимся к
enables this, which means that we already see some mass adoption.
в какой-то степени, которые сейчас
Another unique project. I'm working on it together with my team,
можно будет покупать
NFT Music. It is an NFT project
российских известных
where you will be buying
этих NFT
products of Russian NFT artists.
роялти с продаж альбома,
Holding them in your wallets, you will be earning royalty.
проходы там на концерты, какой-то мерч и в том числе
You will also be earning money on merchandise. You will be able to interact with those artists. This is what we already have in Web 3.0.
с другими пользователями и
Well, this technology allows people, users, to interact.
так далее. Но этот проект
Well, it gives birth to new sources of monetization.
вот такое.
What's my vision of Web 3.0 future? This is the way I see it.
Мне
You won't
кажется,
believe me,
что
but I do.
интегрирован в реалиях только
I think that
десятки лет, потому что, как я уже сказал,
Web 3.0 will only materialize in a decade because it implies significant costs. Moreover, awareness is required. People have to understand why it is necessary. It shouldn't be taken for a Ponzi scheme or a bait.
капиталистическая история, это больше социализм, да, то есть да.
Web 3.0 is more about socialism rather than capitalism.
Были более свободными и не тратили свои
It's intended to promote anonymity. It's about freedom, letting people spending their money on what they really need.
Давайте в заключение про важность.
This is my idea of Web 3.0. And now a few words about the importance of technology for our life. There is one thing that I faced multiple times. We've been discussing cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and Web 3.0. And many people think that it's fraud
Форма мышления людей,
to keep away
я
from.
не знаю, может быть у всех
This is kind of stereotype.
СНГ, но люди очень сильно
And it's not only CS specific.
что-то появляется.
Usually people are scared by new phenomena.
Это что-то плохое. Нужно
When something new comes,
в коем случае это не принимать.
people usually believe that
Ошибочное
it
восприятие.
is something evil. But it's wrong.
Технологии внедряются каждый день. И если
New technologies are introduced every single day. And if you stay away, you slow down your development.
уже не мог существовать. Сейчас, чтобы бизнес продолжал существовать, нужно также
When, with the advent of the internet,
и так далее, использовать новые
its adoption was not really fast. But today, we can't imagine a business that's not using web.
сторонятся и очень
The same applies to Web 3.0. Regardless of all the advantages of Web 3.0,
принимали там и ВКонтакте в том числе.
it promises a lot of benefits.
Не нужно тратить время.
The same happened to VK. It was taken for wasting of time, propaganda, and so on and so forth. But it's part of our lives today. It's something that is integrated into our lives every day. we should explore it. Of course, we should be careful, but
нужно к этому более осознанно относиться.
we should do it
Я
in
считаю,
an
что
informed
технологии
manner.
очень важны в нашей жизни.
I truly believe that
Случае нельзя
technology
остановиться,
is
обязательно
critical for our life.
развивайтесь,
We shouldn't
смотрите
stay away.
какие-то интересные источники информации, что-то
Read,
вот для себя
look
открывайте
for
новое,
sources of information,
подходите ко всему этому
open new
осознанно,
things
с
for
трезвой
yourselves,
головой, не кидайтесь, не надо там сразу
but
вкладывать
be
деньги,
sober,
пытаться там становиться
make
точнее,
informed
адептом, верить во
decisions,
все, что можно, осознанно.
don't trust everything.
Все, всем спасибо
Be
за
smart.
внимание.
Well, that's everything. Thank you very much for your attention. And thank you for being